and they already have something that's targeting running on more
Okay.
similar hardware,
It's not going away.
albeit with less RAM than what we are expecting in the Nintendo Switch 2. So we might have to wait until April 2nd to get a ton
Assassin's
of
Creed
the blowout
Shadows பத்தி
information
பார்ப்போமா?
for
Shadows.
exactly officially what games are slated to come to Nintendo Switch 2. But
Assassin's Creed Japanese. Let's look into this.
Okay, so today I want to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay.
So I am not a fan of the series Assassin's Creed. I keep getting it confused because in Japanese it's called Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed in English, yes. So
Assassin's Creed.
anyways, I'm not a fan. I don't play these types of games. I've never finished a game from this series. I'm just looking at the trailer, the gameplay and stuff, and giving my opinion.
ஆல்ரெடி இந்த கேமை கழுவி ஊத்திட்டு இருக்கானுங்க எல்லா ஸ்ட்ரீமர்ஸும்.
Person. So I was
கேம்
born in Japan.
பார்க்க நல்லா இருக்கு. ஆனா காம்பேக்ட் மூவ்மெண்ட் எல்லாமே
So
பழைய வேலைல மாதிரியே தான் இருக்கு.
It's not like I'm a patriot or those type of, I don't
இந்தியன் ஸ்ட்ரீமர்ஸ் நிறைய பேர் விளையாடிருக்காங்க இல்லாட்டிக்கு.
I still want
Ubisoft இன்வைட் பண்ணிருக்காங்க.
2 cents because it's a huge
பாப்போம்.
deal. And I
சேனல் பெருசாச்சு
had
நம்மள
not
கூடுவாங்க.
seen the trailer at all until I decided to do this video because I saw it, just pop up somewhere. People were complaining about it. So the impression I got from this was that it's like something is off. Like right off the bat, something is off. It looks weird. As in, maybe it's the same feeling.
Yeah, I get that.
People from the United States get when they watch an anime and or how Japanese people depict like the Western countries or United States. I can tell right away. Like, I don't like how could they do this? Like they did no research at all. Everything.
எல்லா ஜாப்பனீஸ் அதான் சொல்றானுங்க. கேம்ல வந்து
it doesn't look like Japan.
நிறைய ஜப்பானோட
and it's not like
கல்ச்சர்
I'm a very
அதோட
knowledgeable
ட்ரெஸ்ஸஸ்
person when
எல்லாமே
it
தப்பு
comes
தப்பா
to
பண்ணிருக்கானுங்க.
history, but I can
அதனால
still tell,
ஜாப்பனீஸ் எல்லாம் சரியான
like,
கடுப்புல இருக்கானுங்க இந்த கேம்ல.
It looks weird. Like just off in general. I think that it looks like they just mixed up different Asian countries and said this was Japan.
ஜப்பானீஸ் ட்ரைலரே சைனீஸ்ல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு
I know that many people don't care because it's just a game, right? But I don't know.
But you're
I
paying for it, right?
always thought that when I watch a movie, for example, Kill
It's
Bill
not a
is
free
a
to
good
play game.
example.
$70 நினைக்கிறேன் அந்த கேம். இந்தியாவில் எப்படியும் ஒரு 5000 ரூபாயா?
Right?
Yeah, one second.
And they're
Let me check. Assassin's Creed price. Shadows. Yep. $5000 $4999. சாரி, $5000 இல்ல, $4999. கோல்டு எடிஷன் $7500. நைஸ். ஃபிசிக்கல் டிஜிட்டலாக வாங்கினா இது கண்டிப்பாக டிஜிட்டல் அதிகமாக தான் இருக்கும். சோனி சைடே இருக்குது. செக் பண்ணு சோனி சைட். $5500. டிஜிட்டல் $5000. ஃபிசிக்கல் $5500. நார்மல் எடிஷன். டீலக்ஸ் எடிஷன் $7000. டீலக்ஸில் என்ன கொடுக்குறேன்? அசாசின்ஸ் கிரீட் ஷேடோஸு, ப்ரீ ஆர்டர் போனஸு, சக்கீரோ டுவல் பேக், ஐரோட் பேக், மிஸ்ட்ரி பாயிண்ட்ஸ். இது என்ன மிஸ்ட்ரி பாயிண்ட்ஸ்? மாஸ்ட்ரி பாயிண்ட்ஸுங்கிறது. லாஸ் ஆஃப் அஜா எக்ஸ்பென்ஷன், த்ரோன், டாப் வெஸ்ட்டு, ப்ரீ ஆர்டர் போனஸ். March 20th வருதா? Okay, let's see.
Talking in Japanese, but Japanese people or people who are fluent in Japanese could tell right away that they're not Japanese. They don't even look Japanese. At least to me, they never looked Japanese, except for some of the characters that were Japanese, that spoke
Bad.
fluent Japanese. But like the main characters, most of the characters, they didn't even speak Japanese correctly, and they were just dressed up like a Japanese. But at least in that movie, I felt like that was the charm. Like it was like something exaggerated of what the Western people had in mind of a Japanese person, and they just went with it, right? So I mean, it's not like I'm offended, but sometimes when I did watch movies that were more serious, not just like an action, you know, like something historical, and they had an actor that wasn't even Japanese talking in Japanese with a weird accent.
Sorry.
I'm like, couldn't they just hire a Japanese actor for that, you know, or at least give them Japanese lessons? It's kind of how do you call it, it's kind of insulting, you know, and weird, I would
Yeah,
say.
Uncharted இந்தியால
But
பண்ணாங்களே அந்த மாதிரி அது கூட
in the
பரவாயில்ல என்ன
case
சோனி
of
பண்ணப்ப கூட
games like
ஆனா
these,
யூபிசாஃப்ட் ரொம்ப நிறைய பேக்லாஷ் வாங்கிட்டு இருக்காங்க அந்த
I
கேம்
think this is also insulting now that I think about it, because it's not like this game is a comedy either. And I'm not sure if they
கேம்ல வர
mentioned that it's
கண்டென்ட்டோட இந்த
supposed to
கண்டென்ட்
be
அதிகமா போயிட்டு இருக்கு
historically not accurate
கண்டிப்பா
or
கேம்
something
வந்ததுக்கு
that
அப்புறம் அதுல
has to do
கண்டென்ட்
with
இருக்கு இந்த
history.
கேம்ல இருக்க
Because
பக்ஸை வச்சு
they
கண்டென்ட்
do
கிரியேட்
announce
பண்றாங்க
it, or they do advertise it as experience an epic historical action adventure story set in feudal Japan. I don't know if they're referring to the fact that it's just based off of Japan, or based in Japan, or I don't know, because it says become a shinobi assassin and a legendary samurai. Epic historical action adventure story set in feudal Japan. Lethal shinobi assassin and a powerful legendary samurai. Blah blah blah.
பிளாக் சாமுராய்
So yeah, it looks weird.
யாரா
That's
உங்கள்கிட்ட
all I
கேட்டா
can say.
பிளாக்
It
சாமுராய்
does not
வேணும்னு
look accurate.
ஃபேன்ஸ்
does
கேட்ட
not
மாதிரி தெரியல
represent
ஜப்பான்ல வேணும்னு கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தானுங்க ரொம்ப
anything
நாளா
correctly.
அசாசின்ஸ் கிரீட் ஆனா பிளாக் சாமுராய் வேணும் யாரு உங்கள்கிட்ட கேட்டா
And it makes me think that they don't,
எல்லாம்
Ubisoft
இந்த
or whoever
woke
made this game, don't know the difference between China and Japan.
கெட் woke and go broke
Like, it's kind of weird. So in this case, I think that they should just have mentioned that they made a game based on fictitious Japan, instead of like based in real history or based on facts, you know. So yeah, even the way the characters fight in this game, it doesn't look good, as in it doesn't look authentic. And this is not even from someone, like I said, who is a history buff, but just if you are Japanese and if you learned the basic history, and if you've watched any historical series, you
Yeah.
could tell the difference.
Yeah, right.
Because in Japan, usually there's always historical dramas or series going on all the time. That's either factual, like history drama, or just based on
Yeah,
that
அதுதான் எல்லாம்
era,
சொல்லிட்டு
you know.
ஃபேக்சுவல்னு சொல்லிட்டு
And
இவனுங்க
I think most of the
அதை
series
கரெக்டா பண்ணல
are very accurate. as in
ஃபிக்ஷன்
they try
சொல்லிட்டு
to
என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணலாம்
represent,
ஆனா ஃபேக்ட்னு சொல்லிட்டு அதை பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறோம்
how everything was back in that
அதான்
era.
பிரச்சனையே போ
So just by watching TV, you can tell how things are supposed to look and how samurai fight, or how they, you know, act and stuff. But when you watch this trailer, you can tell right away that something is off. So I think even a kid, a Japanese kid, could tell that this game is weird, like off. And I don't know, I truly think
Stream
that
ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு.
most
I think so.
non-Japanese or non-Asian people, and I say non-Asian because people tend to mix up China, Korea, and Japan as the same country. I've had this happen all the time. People ask me, "Are you Korean? No. Are you Chinese? No. Are you Japanese? Yeah." So things like that, or they say, "What's the difference between Japan and China?" I do believe that most people who's not from those countries can't really tell the difference, and maybe they don't mean to be rude, but
I can tell the
those
difference
if
between
those
Japanese,
type
Korean.
of people
Most of the time, I think.
try to make a game,
Not all the time. But
this is
Koreans
what
have
you
some
get.
distinct features.
And I think the
And
big
Japanese
issue
have long
is
noses,
that
but Korean have
Japanese
small noses.
people are
And
very
Chinese have very
quiet,
small eyes.
and they don't really
Am
complain.
I being racist
They
right
don't
now?
really
I'm
stand
sorry.
up for
I'm not racist.
themselves
No,
as
don't
much
cancel
as
me, okay?
some of the other countries. And that's not good. Yeah.
I'm just saying
But
there are
in this
futures
case, I do
that
see
I
lots
can
of people
chill apart.
complaining about it.
If you
Although
follow
I
very
don't
close
think
to
it's
them.
gonna stop other Western people from buying the game and talking about it and saying that it's actually a good game. I don't know about the gameplay. I'm just talking about the settings, how it looks, and how the vibes that I get from it.
Yeah, I
So
got
I
that.
can't
Yeah, I
comment
get
on
that.
if the game runs well or plays well. Just talking about what it's representing as of now. I think that they could have, how do you call it? They could have fixed the reputation of this game for the Japanese people.
No,
They would have
இது
said
சார்
this
பண்ணவே
is a
மாட்டான்.
100% fictional game. You
Yeah.
know, nothing is accurate. It's just a fantasy game or something like that. Maybe in that case, just like Kill Bill and those types of things, I think that most people would have taken it lightly and said, "Oh yeah, it's a stupid samurai game made by foreigners." And that would be okay, I think. But in this case, if they want to stick to the
Kill Bill மாதிரி ஒரு கேம்
historical
செஞ்சிருந்தாங்கன்னா
action games
நான் வாங்கிட்டு போனேன்
like
ஃபர்ஸ்ட்
that
அதான்.
description, I don't think that it's
ஆனா இது
gonna
Kill Bill மாதிரி ஒரு கேம் இல்லையே.
work out. So yeah.
Yeah,
So I
Kill
do
Bill
believe
game
that
செஞ்சிருக்கு.
games like
அவனுங்க
Ghost
டெவலப்
of
பண்ணிருப்பான்.
Tsushima did very well in depicting Japan.
Yeah.
I feel like they had respect for the history and stuff, and this one is like the other way around. So, like I said, I am not a history buff or really interested in the game itself. I just watched the trailer and gave you my opinion on what I thought about it when I saw it and the issues I see with it. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing to see so many people from other countries saying, yeah, who cares, like this game looks good, looks like fun. And maybe it does look fun, or maybe it did look fun at the beginning, but now that I see the whole trailer and gameplay, it looks worse every time I see more of it. So let me know what you guys think about this game in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, this is a problem here. ஜாப்பனீஸ்க்கும் பிடிக்கல, வெஸ்டர்ன் கண்ட்ரீஸ்லையும் பிடிக்கல. இந்தியாவில் ஆக்சுவலி அசன்ஸ் கிரீடுக்கு நிறையா பிளேயர்ஸ் இருக்கானுங்க. என்னோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே டே 1 வாங்குற ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் நிறைய ஒரு டிஸ்கார்டில் ஒரு கம்யூனிட்டியாக இருக்கானுங்க. அசன்ஸ் கிரீடுக்கு காட் ஆஃப் வார்க்கு அப்புறம் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச அசன்ஸ் கிரீடு தான் அதிக ஃபேன்ஸ் இருக்காங்க எனக்கு இந்தியாவில். இந்தியன்ஸ்க்கு இது மோஸ்ட்டாக தெரியுமான்னு தெரியல எவ்வளோ ப்ராப்ளம் இந்த கேமில் இருக்குங்கிறது. பார்ப்போம் கேம் ரிலீஸ் ஆனதுக்கப்புறம். கேம் ரிலீஸ்